All right, welcome to Learning by Ear Masterclass. I'm just gonna tell you right off the bat, this ain't like my other series. Go check it out. I might have links in the description. You might want to check that out too. You feel me? But either way, I have a Learning by Ear series. We just learn it by ear and we keep it pushing. Here, I'm a yapper. I'm giving you tips and tricks and all that stuff. You feel me? I'm letting you know into my brain how I be doing what I do when I do it. Either way, we're gonna learn this song by ear. You feel me? And well, yeah. I listened to it. It's pretty good. It's not even pretty good. It's pretty darn freaking great. I love Lainey. So let's get it. I'm just gonna jump. I'm gonna do it, then I'm gonna show you what I did. Hey, I'm getting good with that ear. Okay, go to a C. C. Okay, try chord. That one don't sound good. That one does. A. Okay, see? All right. Okay. Okay. A to the B to the C. Okay. Okay, F, G, F, G. Okay, back to it. Yep, play enough songs, you know what that is. It's gonna go down to the F. Back to the A. Word. F, G. Is this the F? To the G, yeah. It's just going to the F and A. Yeah. Okay. I actually went through that whole goddamn thing right there. Perfect. So literally the song. A to C. So let me just give you the chords. A to A, C, E. That's what you got. You're gonna go to the B to get to the C. B in your left hand to the C. You're gonna play an E, G, C. Then you're gonna go back to this first chord, this A chord. And then you're gonna drop down in your bass to the F. When you go to the F, you're gonna play A, C, F, which is your third chord. So you got to a C. You can play the C, C, E, G, or E, G, C. Do not think too hard on that. To the F. And it starts over. Now, the part where it be revving, boom, 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 boom. Well, and the second bridge part, it does the same thing. It goes to a F, and it goes to a G. So it's like, so that same F chord that we did, the F, A, C, F. This time it goes to a G. G in the bass, B, D, G. Or G, B, D. And you can play the F, F, A, C, too. So those are chords. How'd I do it? Well, I tried to break that down like while I was doing it. Like, so like the biggest thing for me was just like hearing it. I don't know, like I'm getting better at it because like now I was just listening to it and I was just like, first note, let's try. A, cool, right? So the first one you're just like, all right, cool, right? But then after that, you have to think, so what is it? And I do this all the time. Pairing. That did not sound right to the song. So I just go to another one. So A, C, E. Perfect. So, you feel me? So we're here with it. So I'm thinking scale wise, gotta think about scales and relationships. Typically, you know, I just took a guess. I'm just like, well, we're here. There are no black notes. The closest thing that I know that usually has all white keys is a C chord. I mean, the key of C, which all is just all white keys. That ain't always the case. There's other ones, you know. You got G. It only has one black key. You got A. I think it only has 3. Wait. Yeah, it has 3. I try out the one that has the most. So here. So I was like, let's try it. I know it goes to the C because we heard it. Boom, boom. I heard the guitar. So I'm like, all right, C. Let's pair some chords. Instead of just trialing, I tried the most logical in my head. I said, well, it's already using something with all white keys. Let's try one with all white keys. So I did C, and it worked. It's E, G, C. So after that, I have that part, and I'm realizing that it's just going back and forth. So now it's all technical skill, right? So now it's just like, let's play around with it. And also, different ways of playing different notes. So here's a little tip. One that sounds really good. G, C, E. Basically, it's this A major 7, technically. Or I don't think that's a major. I think that's a minor. I gotta remember. Listen, I told you I don't do all the things, but listen. Basically though, it's a A with the C connected, which also can make your transition easier because you're already on the C. So you could do that. And it still would work perfectly. Because it's essentially the same thing that you want, just even more juicier because it added this, which is the 7th, regardless. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, time out. Actually, this was in C. This whole thing was in C. I don't think we used the black key yet. We didn't use one black key, you guys. Thank you. You guys, I figured it out. It's a key of C. Whoa. Whoa. It's a key of C. Whoa. That's crazy. On the bass note. If that's my bass and I was playing that, especially in an octave, what notes around here can I build? A G, C, E. I played that with my thumb, point finger, and my ring finger. So ring finger on the E. And then you go up in the bass, and you're already here at C. But to switch it up, if you really want, you could just drop this down to an E, G, C. So you went from this C to this C, instead of just playing straight up the A, C, E. Just some versatility. Also, that's why, like, if I'm playing, you see a lot more, like, I'm switching up in mid songs, like I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff. It's because I'm cycling out and recycling different things out for each other. And you also notice that, like, I've gotten to a place where I play chords in the left hand as well. What that has done is helped me with adding to the bass notes and adding to the song as well, because now, instead of just arpeggiating to add things here or hitting licks and hitting different things, I can just be moving around in the left hand within that chord. You see what I'm saying? So anytime you see that, that's honestly, I'm still just operating within the chord. That's what you'll notice. So that's what you see. I know it seems like a whole lot, but that's the trick, bro. You got to use what you got to elaborate on this stuff, especially something like this where you're just bouncing from one chord to the other chord, and then you just drop. There's only 4 chords in this song. There's only 4 chords in the song, so it's like, if you're performing, and I'm a performance pianist, so that's why you see so much elaboracy. I don't even know if that's a word, but I'm a performance pianist, so I got to make the most of everything. I'm gonna take it somewhere else. So I don't have drums, I don't have guitars and stuff. And I'm not saying that because it's like, I ain't got that. It's like, I don't really want that. Like, I like performing piano on its own. And it shows because how I play and how I do it, it's almost like don't really need a whole lot of stuff because I got it, bro. Like, we really getting it on the keys. So, but that comes from substituting things out and then adding licks. And most of the licks, I'm trying to tell you, it's within the chord. A lot of notes I'm hitting, they're already chord part of the chord. So, like, just that's why I say write down, or keep in mind, like, you need to visualize. I say write down or put it in your notes, the chord letters, because then what that does is it helps you to know what you can hit. Because if those chords are already part of the song, then all them chords are valid. See that G? And that was the lick, and that was the melody. That's just me hitting. That's me. I was in the key of G. I mean, I was in the C chord. I was in the key of C. I was in the this is actually the third inversion, I think. Yeah, it's the third inversion of the C. And what you'll notice is my thumb, it's right in the midst of what that melody is. And that's how I find a lot of my how I perform, like, the vocal parts. I find it, but a lot of times what helps me is I find, like, what chord is closest to all the notes that the vocals is using. So the vocals is using, like, you're a whirlwind, you see what I'm saying? That's right here. That's the chorus. So if we're working on the chorus, I'm gonna probably keep my hands on a chord that's closest to that. And it just so happens that it's kind of key of C. I mean, it is. And I might actually do a thing where I'll play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll play this right here. I'll play an A. I'll add the A right here, which is also a really dope chord. When you play the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you play the 5 and the 6 right here. Love this chord. It's dope, and that happens in any key, any scale. Just a little pro tip. But that sounds good. And it's one of them keys, one of them chords where it's like you got both notes together. A common chord that I usually play this with is in B flat. I'll play like the A, the C, D, and F. And usually in F, key of F, because 1, 2, 3, that's the third A, and then 5 and 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's these, and then the root, 7. And that's why, it's like math system, it always works. I usually do this for the B flat. It's crazy, but either way, we're back to this. A, and it still sounds full, and you can probably still play with the vocal. Still playing the chord while, and it helps when you're also pressing this E, it makes it comfortable. So yeah, just keeping your hands in a chord that's close to the vocal parts, that's a cheat code I always do. You'll see that. Now, eventually you get comfortable, you can wing off and do all that, but even when if I need to learn something real quick, a lot of times I'll write out all the notes where it's closest to the vocal part, and then I'll just be like, all right, cool, and I'll just find a chord there, and I'll hover there and get comfortable, and then once I get comfortable, I can come out and do all the other stuff. And then you got the F and the G. That's super simple too, but I'll give you a real quick thing real quick. That little rising part, it's really simple. You're just playing the F and the A, just going up, and then when you go up here, go back to the A. You're Whirlwind, go back. Riding to Texas town. See what I'm saying? But again, when it gets that, it's an F. Back to the A. And that little rise up is, it presses A again. A, B, C. It presses it real quick. Wait. But either way, these are the chords. I hope I gave you some tips that were helpful. Let me know if any of these tips is helping, bro. I be yapping, but I be just trying to give you a little insight on what I be thinking and how I be approaching it. If you got any questions, anything you want to know, write me, comment. I'm here to talk, to yap. We good.